What's up? My name is Corey, and this video is going to be about how I made my vision boards and use them to accomplish my goals. So I currently have two vision boards up. One that I made like 2 years ago, I think March of 2022. Then the other one I made last summer. So I'm gonna give a little background about what was going on with before I made the vision board, and then what each section of the vision board means. So this first vision board I made after I had my first breakup with my first ever girl situationship. I felt like I lost a piece of myself after me and her started talking, and I was in therapy at the time through BetterHelp, the first therapist I ever had, and she encouraged me to make the vision board too, to start, looking into the future about what I was hopeful for and what I was looking forward to. So we will call this the authenticity board. What I did was I have 4 sections. We have solitude, expression, entrepreneurship and career, and personal fitness. Then we have the big vision board word, and then I have 3 quotes on here. And I was just thinking, what would I tell myself? At the time, I was still kind of in the closet. I was telling my friends, but my family didn't really know. And I was just having trouble expressing myself and being open. So that was the theme with this vision board. All of the quotes relate to that theme. So we have, I will be open and honest and transparent. I will not reject the parts of me that I love. And then we have 2 more so positive quotes. I'll read them out loud. If you approach each situation with love and leave it with love, then you have done your job. You've done all you can. And we are making the best decisions we can with the information we have and the circumstances we are in. And that's all you can ask. Go over to the expression section. So we have the bi pride flag. We have MKXYZ and Zendaya, 2 people whose style I just really fuck with and wanted to start expressing more. And then we have a picture of a dining table that's in a quote that says, "I'm trying to take you out, Shad." So a big goal I had was to get out there and start dating more. So that's what that represents. We'll go over here to the solitude self-acceptance section. I think I started solo tripping the year before I made this. So that's why we got the airplane. And also I really value my independence, if you can't tell from my YouTube video. I really wanted to get my own place. So that was a goal that I had. And then we have just other stuff about art and expression and going to explore. The next section is about personal fitness. When I have anxiety, it's very hard for me to eat. So I would just have this up here to remind myself, try to drink a smoothie so you can eat something. I was in therapy, like I mentioned, so we got the BetterHelp logo, which was helping me out tremendously. And then these are just people that motivate me when it comes to fitness. So I really wanted to get back on track with my routine. And the last section is entrepreneurship and career. So I have here a picture of me with some of the clothing I used to sell. We have the Shopify logo and a storefront. So this is just supposed to get me motivated to thinking about, what are some things I want to accomplish in my future. And all in the background of this, we have a broken clock. Now what's crazy is I kind of just think that this concept is cool, time being an illusion. So it's just supposed to represent, you can't really control everything. You have to appreciate, the time you do have. And what's crazy is I ended up getting a tattoo with the exact same image, and it's my favorite tattoo. So that's the first vision board I made. I'm going to show you next the most recent one I made last summer. So a little bit about what I was going through then. Last July was just really rough for me. My great uncle had just passed away. Me and my girl weren't really seeing eye to eye with certain stuff. I ended up putting it together and putting it up on my wall when we were coming in a better place. But the same concept applies of, I had a lot going on whenever I made both of these vision boards, and I was just trying to look towards, what are some things that I want to accomplish in life, and let me remind myself about, all the cool stuff I want to get into. So this vision board, call this the legacy board, has the same concept, but it has a bit of a different theme. So I'm going to start out with the big word, which is going to be legacy. And this is supposed to represent, the things that I want to leave behind. So we'll go over here first. I have a little sister that's 20 years younger than me. And when I think about legacy, I think about her. What can I do to help encourage her? And that's kind of the audience that I speak to. We'll go over to the personal fitness and health section. So I just wanted to be more conscious about what I was putting in my body. I've always just struggled with cooking and eating and gaining weight, so that's what most of this stuff is supposed to represent. We'll go down to the creative section. We have a studio apartment that's overlooking a city, then a couple other creative things like art easel. We have a stage with a mic representing my poetry, and I love this chick's sleeve. I think her name is EJ Ink, and she's also this chick. fun fact. But yeah, this is just supposed to represent my creative side and reminding myself what creative endeavors I want to accomplish. And the next section is relationships. So remember how I said I was going through stuff with my girl at the time. I think we had been dating maybe 4 or 5 months at that time. A big issue was I feel like my needs weren't being met or cared about, to be honest. So I have just some stuff about attachment styles and me kind of learning how to communicate when I have this attachment style. Then we have just some symbols of affection. This is Kehlani in the Melt video. I really love that song. It's actually on my wedding playlist, fun fact. But yeah, this is just to get me, you know, thinking about what do I want out of love and how can I be a better partner and choose a partner that's going to care about my needs. And then in this vision board, we have 3 different subcategories as well. I put 3 of my big values that I was journaling about a lot at the time. So we have patience, courage, and optimism. And all of these tie into me being able to accomplish each and every one of these things. Patience, the persistence. So that's being able to endure something for a while. And it says patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to have a good attitude while waiting. So this is in this section because if I want to build my creativity and get my nutrition and health in order, I'm gonna have to be patient to accomplish that. Another example, we have encouragement, so that's the movement and the progress. And the quote is, I'd rather regret the risks that didn't work out than the chances I didn't take at all. This relates to dating a lot and to creativity. Just the idea that you have to put yourself out there in order to accomplish things. And I'd rather not have regrets. And then the last thing we have is optimism. So that's the vision. And the quote is, train your mind to see the good in everything. Positivity is a choice. The happiness in your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So with the relationship I was in, I was having a lot of pessimism. And when I think about recording even for YouTube and stuff, I have a lot of just doubt in the things that could happen. So positivity is an active choice. And if I want good outcomes, I'm gonna have to think positively. And it doesn't really help to think negatively, even if it's justified. I had to put my glasses on because I could not see half the shit on there. So yeah, you can make a vision board anytime. I made these in like March and July, just when I was going through something and I wanted to try and not feel as lost. Like the act of creating them helps me build a better mindset. So yeah, maybe I'll make a video when I make a new vision board. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching and have a great day.